When culturally diverse people were shown basic facial expressions, they did fairly well at recognizing them. As people of different cultures and races, do our faces speak different languages? Here are some questions that you can think about to process this a little more. Do our faces speak different languages? Which facial expressions show disgust, anger, fear, happiness, sadness, surprise in the picture shown? Also, Darwin contended that the free expression by outward signs of an emotion intensifies it. He who gives way to violent gestures will increase this rage. Darwin speculated that our ancestors communicated with facial expressions in the absence of language. Nonverbal facial expressions led to our ancestors' survival. Analysis of emotions are carried on in different levels. Biological influences, physiological arousal, evolutionary adaptiveness, response pathways in the brain, spillover effect. Psychological influences are cognitive labeling, gender differences, and they all connect to emotion, which also has social cultural influences, expressiveness, presence of others, culture and expectations, and such things as this. Nonverbal communication. Much of our communication is through the body's silent language. Psychologists have studied people's ability to detect emotion, even from thin slices of behavior. High-tech equipment has enabled researchers to make more precise linkages between some emotions and facial expressions. Culture and emotional expressions. Although some gestures are culturally determined, facial expressions such as happiness and fear are common in the world all over. In communal cultures that value interdependence, intense displays of potentially disruptive emotions are infrequent. The effects of facial expressions. Expressions do more than communicate emotion. They also amplify the felt emotion and signal the body to respond accordingly. Emotions then arise from the interplay of cognition, physiology, and expressive behaviors. Think about this one. Who tends to express more emotion, men or women? How do we know the answer to that question? Ask yourself. Think of one situation in which you would like to change the way you feel and create a simple plan for doing so. For instance, if you would like to feel more cheerful on your way to class tomorrow morning rather than dragging yourself there, you might try walking briskly, with your head held high and pleasant expression on your face. Things like this can change your whole aspect on your view on the day.